Chicagoans obeying the law are costing the city tens of millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right.
Good behavior, bad for the budget. Real bad for the budget. Here's Chief Correspondent Jay Levine with this original report. Jay.
Remember the old P.T. Barnum line, Rob and Kate, no one ever went broke underestimating the intelligence of the American people? Well, Rahm Emanuel may have underestimated the intelligence of Chicago drivers, and the city is paying for it big time. On a smooth, wide, well-traveled stretch of Irving Park Road, running between two cemeteries, no homes, no stores, no parking, the city of Chicago is trying to balance its budget. Each flash means a photo, each photo a violation, each violation $100 from red light and speed cameras. Though tonight we've learned the speed cams caught far fewer speeders than expected. According to the mayor's 2015 budget overview, the program's greater than expected effectiveness resulted in lower than expected violation rates. How much lower? $50 million lower, a projected $40 million, less than half the $90 million the mayor budgeted to balance the budget.
The camera company convinced the city it was going to make more money than it did.
It was a combination of the camera company's salesmanship and the city's greed.
Expecting a nearly $100 million windfall by flooding the city with speed cameras using proximity to schools and parks as justification. The speed camera on Irving Park listed as close to Challenger Park, which actually looks more like a parking lot, and is during Cubs games. The city is meeting its goal of improving safety?
I don't believe that shows that. The only way to show that is with crash data, and they don't have the crash data to show it. If they did, you know that they'd be talking about it.
But that hasn't stopped the red light cameras. At Clark and Irving today, the strobe light flashes 14 times in the 10 minutes we watched. You do the math. Even though a report by Inspector General Joe Ferguson maintained the city cannot prove red light locations are based on safety considerations. And a University of Illinois at Chicago study concluded red light cameras are not effective in improving safety. It may be too soon to tell if speed cameras have made us safer, but drivers have certainly gotten wise to them, leaving that $50 million hole in this year's budget, and the mayor having to look further than speed cams on Cemetery Row to balance next year's.
So what's the city to do? They've failed at this. Are they going to add more speed cams at places that don't have parks or schools or that sort of thing? Are they going to raise the fines?
Well, they can't put more in places other than schools and parks. In fact, they are about to add more, but still, they are lowering that estimate of fines to $42 million next year, and instead raising taxes, raising fees on parking taxes and leisure taxes, leisure events taxes, sporting event taxes, and trying to keep people from avoiding sales taxes by having straw offices in other counties. But they'll never get that kind of money that they thought they were going to get from those speed cams.
It's a big hole in the budget.